Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is Streets of Rage 4 on the Nintendo Switch console. Here we have the Switch dashboard, briefly, and here's a black screen, which is exciting. Everyone loves a jet black screen. What is going on? Ah, now we have a loading screen. And here you can see Axel, for I believe that's his name, with his fist on fire. He seems unconcerned that he has been consumed. It must be because he's so damned hard. Right, we've got some logos and eventually a title screen. Lovely stuff. Right, this is a scrolling beat-em-up which I have cleared with, I believe, Axel. Apparently I can earn platinum points. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, yes, I've cleared it with Axel, and there's like a RPG style system in here where you level up and unlock shizzle, including alternate sprites for your characters. It's Streets of Rage. It's Streets of Rage updated for the modern day, and it's got all the favourites in there by the looks of it. And we've got many game modes. But the main one for me that I played was Story, and I've unlocked Arcade, and which you only get 1 credit to finish the whole story. Wow, how exciting. And I'm playing it on normal difficulty. You can see that normal difficulty was low down on that menu. There's lots of other difficulties. I imagine it's an absolute freaking nightmare on the top one. We have a story. We have music, which is actually isn't that exciting compared to the original Mega Drive games. We have some updated character portraits, which we've got an aged Axel. Blaze doesn't look that much older, to be fair, but Axel does. We've got some new characters. We've got a guitar-wielding lady, and what else have we got? We have got... I think the dude with the shoulder pads is a new dude as well, isn't he? I thought it was Max for a minute, but it isn't. It's a new dude. Anyway, you walk from left to right, hitting the same characters over and over again in the face with fists, bouncing them off walls, kick them in the balls if they have balls, eating food from bins, using special moves, and collecting cash. And that's the game. You've got a combo meter. The game records successful hits. You can get to ridiculous numbers, but if you get punched, you break the combo. You get lots of energy back for doing successful combos, so you can use your special moves. They'll take energy off of you, but if you keep comboing, you can get that energy back. So using special moves does use energy, but you don't lose that energy until you get a combo break by somebody hitting you. So that's quite a nice little mechanic they've introduced. Like I said, you can bounce people off walls off the edge of the screen and continue to combo them in mid-air. You'll notice that these characters are familiar. The returning characters are quite nicely drawn, and not badly animated. The game is cool overall. The music, like I say, loses the charm of the Mega Drive stuff. The graphics are kind of a mixed bag. The early stages look a little bit better than the later stages. Some of the later enemies look very cartoony. All the returning guys look alright, so that's fine. Yeah, the cell-styled characters across the watercolour-styled backgrounds is kind of a weird mix, but for the most part it does work. The final boss is a pain in the arse until you work out that he isn't, and yeah, it's a generally kind of entertaining game. It's fairly easy actually to go through the whole game until the final boss, which takes a little bit of working out, but once you do it's fine. So I paid 24 English pounds for this, And for my £24, I got a cartridge. I got a Streets of Rage 4 pin badge and an instruction manual, none of which are super exciting looking. The Streets of Rage 4 pin badge is just a logo, for instance. But it's nice that they're shoving extra stuff in the box like that. And my version came with some DLC content on the cartridge. Something to do with Mr. X or Mr. Y. Don't know. I don't know what's going on there. There's a gender and letter association going on, and that is on this cartridge. Somebody punched me in the face. Yeah, a lot of things in this game kind of bounce. So you can throw the lead pipe at somebody and bounce it off their face and catch it again, and then bounce it off their face again. It's fairly amusing. You can tell by my voice I found it fairly amusing. It's actually quite fun. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's not amusing, because it is. These guys in the yellow jackets, I think you can still recover from them if they try and throw you. Oh, got some reflections there. Look at the fire effects. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so there's some nice bits and bobs. Do I prefer this to the old Streets of Rage games? Do you know what? It's similar enough to be... to feel like Streets of Rage, but it's different enough that it isn't just a boring rip-off. So actually I'm quite pleased with this game, how this game turned out. And visually I probably preferred it to be a bit more spritey, a bit more old school maybe, a bit more unified, because it does look a bit like, for instance, that star doesn't look like it belongs in this game. Being picky, it's for 24 quid for a new game in a iconic series, which is actually pretty alright. I think that's fine. I think money-wise you'll get your money's worth out of it. There are ways to play this game in multiplayer, but because I stink, no one wants to play that with me, so that's fine. You know, kids got other things to do. The Pine Pot was in the original Streets of Rage game. Yeah, so they copied that. Lots of fan service, lovely stuff. Yeah, I don't know what it is about new 2D graphics I don't like. Like it is that mismatch between the backgrounds and characters, which jars a little for me. But anyway, I'll let you watch the end of the video. I go through stage 2. But yeah, it is a pretty good game. It's kind of recommended. Like I said, not a fan of the music, but hey. And you can, like I said before, you can get the old sprites in the game, which makes the game look even more disjointed than it does now. But anyway, nice feature. Yeah, worthy, I think a worthy successor to the Streets of Rage moniker. Alright then, ta-ra.